Former news anchor Kari Lake announces campaign for Arizona governor. This lady was a news anchor on the Fox 10 station here in Arizona, the local Fox affiliate station, not the not the big Fox. She's crazy. I've talked about her on stream before. She's a nut job, and she's one of those people that, like, she's been on TV for like 20-30 years. She just seemed like a normal person. But then Trump came along and she just lost her mind. A former Arizona news anchor has officially filed to run for governor in our state. Guys, I don't want to run for governor against this lady.
I'm Kari Lake, and I'm running for governor because Arizona has problems and it's time we got serious about solving them.
Cult of action for action's sake is one of Umberto Eco's marks of fascism, by the way.
Our small businesses are still struggling to recover after being locked down. Schools are pretending online learning is the same as having our kids in the classroom. Our homeless population is growing. Opioids and new high-powered synthetic drugs are everywhere. The border's out of control, and our police are under attack.
There we go. This is a dumb fucking player if it's gonna show these things. And our police are under attack. And what does she show when she says that line?
Drugs are everywhere. The border's out of control.
The border's not out of control. Come on, I live here. Don't fucking lie to me.
And our police are under attack.
It's just some people walking in the street. They're not under attack.
And the media just keeps pushing fear and division. Arizonans need leaders.
That was you for like 30 years. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fucking rich. Oh, our police are under attack. Oh, but no, it's the media pushing fear and division. No sense of like self-awareness at all. Oh my God, I hate this person.
Arizonans need leaders they can trust. We need
That ain't gonna be you. Oh, fuck. Arizonans need leaders they can trust. Oh, Kari Lake, are you telling me to run for office? Yeah? Yeah? I don't want to run for governor.
Leaders with integrity and a vision.
Not you.
And our politicians have failed us. The time has come to put Arizona first. Arizona first for our kids in K-12 education with
It's not enough to just say America first. It's got to be Arizona first.
a curriculum that makes sense. First for...
Why do they... Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry. Curriculum that makes sense. I'm assuming that's a dig at Common Core, which makes perfect sense if you're not, fucking stupid already.
First for families, so they can thrive in safe and secure neighborhoods. First for people who want to own small businesses. And first in helping bring back those businesses shuttered during the government-forced shutdowns. Arizona First means...
There was no... Fucking nothing here was forced to shut down, you... I would like to say a lot of mean names about her right now. I would like to give a lot of name calling that's pretty mean, but I'm not gonna do it, because if I'm gonna run against her, it's gonna be used against me. Actually, fuck it. Nothing was shut down, you dumb person.
Opportunity for all. That's why I'm running for governor. I've earned the trust of Arizonans across our state by bringing the real story into your living room night after night.
We fucking hate you. We hate the Republicans now. We hate what you've done to this country. We hate what you've done to this state. We hate how you've shat on the people we've elected. Fuck you, man.
For 27 years, I've covered the people of Arizona and the politicians who've done more for themselves and their donors than us. Arizonans deserve better. As governor, I'll bring truth, courage, and integrity back to the state capitol. I'm Kari Lake, and I approve this message.
There was a lot of things there that were like very little to do with policy, and a lot of, gesturing, and everything else typical conservatives fear-mongering have been doing over the last year and a half. Oh, we gotta stop the lockdowns! I only want to come for the police! And it's like, literally, fucking nothing is happening. What are you upset about? Kari Lake, who spent more than 2 decades as an anchor for Fox 10, departed from journalism and TV news earlier this year. She's been outspoken about what she feels are issues with the media industry and has shown support for the former President Trump. More than just... That's putting it mildly, we'll say that. Now KariLake.com shows the beginnings of a campaign website. Oh god, we'll take a look. Oh god! Oh! I didn't read this article beforehand. Oh, I scrolled down a little bit. I saw something bad coming. You guys, oh my god. Okay, you know how we talk intersectionality is important? Well, sometimes there's an axis of evil, and they do the same thing. Kari Lake sent a tweet Tuesday with a link to an online article about her career move, saying, "More announcements soon." Here we go. Dun dun dun! My PragerU interview just dropped. I didn't know she did this. Walking away from my career news, one of the toughest decisions I had to make. When you do the right thing and put ethics ahead of money, it's amazing what doors begin to open up. More announcements soon. Holy shit. When you sacrifice all of your integrity and call it the right thing, suddenly fascist internet outlets funded by oil money start giving me opportunities. Amazing. Alright. She has to receive 6,663 signatures to qualify for the 2022 ballot. Now, that's for the Republican ticket. The Democrat ticket, to qualify for the Democratic primary, it's a different number because it's based on the total number of people registered in the state of Arizona. I think I could do this. I think I could get 6,000. Let's take a look. This is your picture? You could do a better one than this. Countdown to Arizona primary. 425 days, 15 hours. I think I can do this. What do you guys think? Should I run for governor against this dumb hoe? I'll say that. That's as sexist as we're gonna get tonight. Truth, courage, integrity. Man. I don't see if I run, I'm not gonna win, right? Now I qualify. Aside from getting all the signatures, I meet all the qualifications to be governor. It's only 25 in the state of Arizona, age of 25. I mean, but I'm not gonna win, right? It's pretty obvious. I fair to say, probably not even gonna win the Democratic primary, but. Now, the other side of the coin, though, is, like, what if, like, there's some part of me that's like, what if I ran for, like, the state House of Representatives, though? It's much smaller and nobody cares about you. And it's like, I might actually stand a chance at winning that. Should I do that instead? I mean, if people like this, if evil fucking goblins like this are gonna run, maybe I should be, getting myself in something. Oh god. Maybe I should be getting myself in some... Yeah, okay, no. Alright. Well. And she's linking...
That a lot of them...
She's linking to PragerU. Fucking Christ. Holy shit. Kari Lake stands as a symbol of truth in journalism and represents the growing ranks of journalists who've walked away from the mainstream media market peddling fake news. Like, how can you write a sentence like that and take yourself seriously? Like That's what you're doing now. I've looked at your Twitter on stream before. Lake is a former evening anchor for Fox 10 News in Phoenix, who was the #1 in ratings for more than 2 decades at Fox. She was half the top-rated anchor team of Hook and Lake for 22 years on Fox 10 in Arizona. She and John Hook were the longest-running anchor team in the U.S. Lake is a household name in Arizona, trusted for her fair coverage of stories affecting the state since 1994. You know, I noticed that in the rest of all this stuff, she keeps mentioning fake news and hating the media now, and then but then she seems kind of quiet about the people she worked with. Like John Hook was the other anchor that sat right there at the desk next to her. And it's like, this is the first I've heard her mention his name since leaving. Or since quitting. Oh, God. She would fucking run, this fucking evil person. Alright, do we want to look at the interview? Disturbing shift in journalism. Hear both sides of the story. I have a feeling we're not going to hear both sides from the story. This is from Kari Lake. Wow. Uploaded yesterday. 272 views. 32 subscribers. Who's doing better? That's right. Oh, yeah. I'm flexing on you. All right, hold up. We're done with the news article. 7:58. I guess it's the same video. I wanted to look at this kids cartoon. Do we want to look at her interview though first? Are we feeling that? Do we want to do that? Yeah, she's apparently actually running. Preggy, you more like Preggy. Oh, this is your first time here, Jonas Smith. Welcome to the stream. Prepare to be disappointed. Reminiscent of the Caitlyn Jenner ad. I don't know. I don't even know which one you're referring to anymore. It all blurs together in my head. I have a bad memory. I have a 100% chance of beating her. Fuck. I mean, hey, I get more views in a day than she does, and I have a couple thousand more subscribers than she does, so. Although her channel might have been made made yesterday. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave a comment on this, aren't I? Alright, let's take a look.
The media wants us to be afraid. I believe that a lot of the media wants us to be afraid and angry. I really value.
Yeah. Okay, can we get through the interview without her saying something that makes us afraid or angry? We'll find out.
The truth and honesty, and I didn't feel that the media was interested in that anymore. My name is...
Bitch, you are the media! And now you're working for PragerU. Like, you are the media!
Kari Lake, and this is my story. I was born and raised in a Bettendorf.
Also notice that when they talk about, I don't like bias in the media, none of them ever bring up the fairness doctrine or wanting to reinstitute that. No, it's always about, we want things to be even further right than they are. We want the cult of Trumpism. It's never, we're gonna bring back the fairness doctrine that Reagan got away with. We're gonna have to present, opposing viewpoints. No. We want the cult of Trump. We want everybody to fucking die.
Iowa, part of the Quad Cities. So I was watching the Today Show and Tom Brokaw, and that was the first time I thought, is this a job I could do? This looks really interesting. And I remember being a little girl in Iowa, laying in the grass and looking up and seeing a plane, because planes never flew low because they were never landing anywhere near us, but they were flying way up there, and I thought,
then hit the Twin Towers. I'm sorry.
One day,
I'm not sorry.
I'm gonna be on a plane, and I think I'm gonna fly out of here. And now I've worked for 22 years as the main anchor. Covered stories in Cambodia. I've been to the White House a couple times. I've interviewed sitting presidents. So it was a great career. I really enjoyed it for the most part. I started behind the scenes at the #1 station in my hometown. Then one person said to me one day, "You should be the news anchor. I think I see you as a news anchor someday." I thought, really? Oh, that's kind of cool.
I've been told I could be like a late night host, but not like Jimmy Fallon, but like Craig Ferguson, more like, you know, the guy that comes on at like 11 or at midnight, and it's like the only people who are still up are all high. like that kind of show. And I agree. I think I could do that. Or what was his name? What's his name? On Adult Swim. I don't remember. The crazy guy. Oh well, whatever.
I think I felt I had arrived when I made...
She has the vibe of the anti-union videos they show you at minimum wage jobs. That is a good... That's pretty succinct, actually. That's pretty good. I didn't pick up... Yeah, that's perfect, actually.
I thought, really? Oh, that's kind of cool. I think I felt I had arrived when I made it to Phoenix, though, because I was working with such a great group of professionals. These were people who were seasoned journalists.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna run for governor and use it to kickstart my television career. Can you imagine me up on the stage, up across from Kari Lake, and I'm like, yeah, you still like Trump, you beta cuck. Like, right on live television, in front, on C-SPAN, in front of, on PBS broadcasting. I say this to everyone, and then all these people are like at home and like, what does that mean? And they Google it.
You know, you had all age groups represented. When I started in news, it was really rare to be young in a big market like Phoenix or LA.
I don't really care about your life,
Dallas.
woman.
Now, a lot of kids are coming straight out of journalism school. They don't have a lot of life experience. They haven't worked in a lot of different markets to understand different communities, how this whole world operates.
You just said you fucking got started in this. What? I don't think you get to impugn other people for taking a path that's not that dissimilar from yours.
These kids have gone K through 12 and then their college education.
Also, I don't know what the fuck. Again, conservatives fucking hate college and higher education. No reason to it, but there is a rhyme.
In some ways, being brainwashed and indoctrinated into liberal ideology.
Fuck you, you dumb. Okay, I'll say it. I've been holding back, trying to be nice, trying to be politically correct. I fucking had it. You're fucking stupid. There, put that on the ads. Yeah, put that on the attack ads when we run.
You might have a 24-year-old, 25-year-old producer, fresh out of journalism school, and that's how they think.
Have you considered that maybe you are the one who doesn't have life experience? Maybe you are from fucking Iowa, think you know better than the rest of us because you never went to school, but those of us who actually did and put in the effort to learn and had to learn, develop critical thinking skills, and everybody else who couldn't dropped out and failed out. Some of us actually had to work for these things.
They're gonna pick the stories that fit what they feel. So then as the anchor, you're reading this and going, wow, whew, anti-Second Amendment, pro-choice.
Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, notice that, no, there won't be a mention of the fairness doctrine, though.
This is the stuff that's going in. A lot of times, I would read the script on air and just kind of ad-lib a little more balance in here. Sometimes you type things in.
Yeah, I picked up on that. That's when I started hating your guts, by the way. She's like, why do politicians want to talk about their political views and shove it on the rest of us? People don't like that. And I'm like, you're literally doing that to me right now.
And you might get on the air and you notice in the prompter, where'd that go? That's not in there anymore. Did somebody take that out? There's just a million ways that you can manipulate a story besides putting your
You would fucking know, wouldn't you?
Opinion in it. You put the person who's saying what you really want them to say in great lighting, they look fantastic. You interview the other person in the middle of a parking lot.
She's literally sitting there in great lighting, looking fantastic as she says this. I mean, like, holy shit. What is with this, like, duplicitousness? Like, normally these people aren't quite, like, this you know, like, normally when people like this are talking, they're not like this clueless. But this is something else. Man, Kari Lake, debate me, you coward. She won't. She'll take the clip where I called her, and then she'll say, he's not engaging in good faith. And then they won't debate, because conservatives never debate. They're all chickens.
And they look like a demon. You just try to find somebody who you go, oh, this person looks ridiculous.
This is straight lighting. This hetero response to bi light. You are right. I have straight lighting up right now, but that's because I'm lazy. And okay, actually it's because I'm lazy, and because these lights that I have are like 6,000 lumens, and I love them, and they're really, really bright. And all the colored lighting that I had nearby at the nearby Home Depot, I was like, it's not as bright. It's not as bright. It sucks. I want brighter. I got spoiled by the theater lights.
We'll interview them. I see it as a lot of manipulation, and whether it's intentional manipulation, accidental manipulation, or just people who are so entrenched in their ideology.
I'm sorry. Let me hide. Look at this is weird.
Mental manipulation, or just people who are so entrenched in their ideology, they don't.
There's like 4 fucking camera angles. What is going on? I'm blocking like 2 of them. This is like a Fibonacci spiral. Does she even know what a Fibonacci spiral is? I doubt it. She didn't go to college. She looks down on people who went to college.
Don't even realize that they're putting.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. Like some people talk about like, oh, people from college think they're better than us. Oh, they don't have real life experience. Oh, they're all elitists. That is elitism, just like you're accusing them of being elitist. Oh, this face is a good face. That's a good face for like a thumbnail.
One side of the story. Because they think the other side, maybe the conservative side, is so reprehensible that it can't even be put in the story.
Based!
As an older person who's lived a little bit, you start to realize, wow, these all seem to be geared towards liberal ideology.
Or, here's the thing, here's a fun thing. Maybe as an older person who hasn't actually been told that they're wrong, and hasn't actually had to, you know, work a real job. You've had a nice job for like 22 years, sitting on Fox 10, sitting on this chair, sitting in a nice chair, nice desk, nice studio. Didn't really have to work. Don't know what the rest of us are dealing with. Oh, but now that you interact with some people who realize like, yeah, conservatism is kind of fucking evil right now in the United States. It's kind of fucked over everything. You're like, oh no, you people, you upstart young college kids. She also looks like a smoker. I'm just coughing, but I've just added to it. I'm just sad. Oh God.
And maybe you would say something like, on balance, maybe we should bring this person in and balance that story out. And once you get kind of the stink eye a few times, you go, maybe I'll just sit here and be quiet.
I fucking
independent
wish.
Journalists out there doing work right now. And
like Tim Pool? Please say Tim Pool. That would be amazing. Hold on, guys. I want to take a quick glance at her Twitter. Okay. Okay, when you look at her Twitter in the past, she's shared, like, a lot of crazy fucking conspiracy stuff. I've seen her post a lot of election stuff too. You know how Trump said he didn't win. Trump said, I didn't lose the election, I totally won. When you count the legitimate ballots, I won. And she was spreading stuff like that. And it's like, fuck you. You're a fucking traitor to this country. And now you want to run for office. I have no more sympathy, no more respect for you people. I really don't. After what Trump pulled, and how all of you fucking fell in line and still believe this, no. Fuck each and every one of you. If I gotta run for office just to keep people like you out, I guess I'm gonna have to run for office. I don't want that. I would rather just stay home. But I can't fucking let you people fucking destroy 200-300 years of progress we've made.
I think they're doing good work. The problem is if you mention those, your friends in journalism will go, they're right-wingers. No, actually, they're doing a pretty fair job.
She says while talking to PragerU. So, okay.
You just don't know what fair is anymore. Fair journalism.
She didn't name any journalists that she says are being fair. So I can't help but notice.
Journalism seems like it's right-wing to them because we've gone so far from fair journalism. COVID was really a moment of truth for me.
Yeah, it broke your brain. I'm surprised that the conservatives let a political commentator not have long bleached hair. Now that's progressive. Oh yeah. Her hair's always been kind of unique. I ruined your algorithm. I'm sorry. I was concerned of that. Mine is all over the place. Just all over the place. Sometimes I get good content pop up for like stream and stuff though. So that's nice. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. You could like watch the video and then like go to your history and remove my video. That might work, but I don't even know, because the algorithm also values the amount of watch time and interaction you have with someone's videos and live streams. So then it will still recommend stuff based on that. So it never ends. I'm sorry. I've broken everything. You keep getting Nigel Farage ads. Hello, Randomness Central. Welcome to the party. All right, what you got for me?
I saw a neighbor who was the most beautiful 90-year-old woman I'd ever seen. The other day I saw her. She's in a walker now. She looks like she's aged 100 years in 1 year. She wasn't able to...
She was 90. Like, ugh.
Do her daily walking and swimming, and because COVID scared everybody into their homes. I feel there...
Oh my god. Yeah, this is just as bad. The next fucking pandemic we get, which honestly probably will happen within our lifetimes, the next fucking pandemic we get, it's very easy to imagine it being much worse than COVID in terms of mortality rates. And you know what? When it comes, these people are gonna be the problem people again. These people are gonna say, it's not real, it's only a 30% mortality rate, your odds are fine. They're gonna fucking get us all killed.
There was a narrative of, let's keep this going really hard on COVID. You'd see an hour-long show with 45 minutes of COVID coverage. Somebody who's on a ventilator. A family that got wiped out from COVID. And these are horrible stories. I'm not discounting that. But they're also...
You are discounting that. What the fuck? You can't say these things. 333 million cases in the United States. 595,000 dead. 595,000 dead. Like, you just, okay. Oh boy. Yeah. And Arizona is one of the worst states in terms of people who've gotten it and people who've died. She's talking, oh, my 19-year-old neighbor looks like she's aged 100 years because she can't go swimming. Yeah, okay, and like, I've had a few friends who've died. Fuck you, Kari Lake. From the bottom of my heart. And I still have one. Fuck you.
Look at Venezuela.
Look at Venezuela indeed. One and like my best friend, she fucking got COVID a few months ago. And she still can't fucking breathe right. can't go exercising anymore because her lungs are at reduced capacity. It's called fucking marble lung. It might go away in a year or two. Maybe. We don't really know yet. She can't do things anymore. Fuck you, Kari Lake. You are downplaying it. You reprehensible piece of shit.
Also, thousands of stories of people who got it, maybe didn't even know they had it, or had very mild symptoms, or it felt like a cold or flu and they got over it.
Fuck you. No. I'm running for governor. Fuck you.
How many times did people hear those stories? The more typical...
I don't give a shit about those stories. You know, most people survive car accidents. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna run every red light I see because I'm probably gonna survive, right? You know, most drunk drivers also survive car accidents. Because you're drunk, you don't tense up right. So I'm gonna drive drunk all the time now. No! No! This is stupid ass logic.
Typical COVID story. The country is so divided right now, and everyone's afraid, and I felt like
you literally fucking did it just now! You literally said at the start, oh, you're just supposed to make people divided, and now you're doing it again. Yeah. She hasn't had someone die of COVID? Oh, these people might. Remember Trump got it, and he like nearly fucking died, and then he was like, don't let it control you. Don't fear it. Like on national television in front of everybody. These people are a death cult. They're fucking insane. And they're gonna take all of us with them.
Non-stop news that's making that worse. I felt sometimes ill reading the news. Like when you're doing something that it feels unethical or immoral, for me, I don't feel good inside.
Like running for office as a Republican or just existing as a conservative in general? Oh no, she means talking about liberal and progressive thing. Oh, talking about potential gun control is immoral. Oh, being pro-choice. Oh.
It just got really heavy. I felt very... At the end of the day, it was...
Oh, okay, yeah, you're gonna... Okay. Don't you, as like a public figure, as a news anchor at a news agency, kind of have a responsibility to talk about the bad stuff? Like, yes, sour eggs. The news tells you the bad stuff. Like, don't you have a responsibility to the public to kind of say, hey, this is the extent of what's going on. You need to be aware of it. I have a platform here and I need to talk about it. This is my responsibility to let you know. You don't fucking go and cry. If you want to cheer people up, you show pictures of Latina babies at the end of every news broadcast. There you go. Problem solved. You don't fucking like turn a blind eye to a pandemic ravaging the world, especially your state, which at several points throughout the pandemic, our state was like the worst in the United States, the worst place in the world. And now she's crying about, oh, I had to give stories that made me sad. Oh. Yeah, you also covered 9/11, but you didn't act like this when you covered 9/11.
I just didn't feel good about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her job, damn it. That is her job.
There's too much at stake. Just scare people like that. Every night, I just wanted to rip my microphone off and just run and run.
Oh yeah, she was 100% gonna get fired from her job at some point. That's why she left. You just know it.
And I just...
This is why she doesn't talk about John Hook. She probably butted heads with him. Knowing him, he probably would have been like, no, we have a responsibility to talk about this stuff. Because he kind of seems like an upstanding guy. You know, not a deceitful, weaselly little liar dude. Holy fucking shit, still lying.
I sat down with my husband and I said, I can't do this anymore. I worked 30 years in broadcasting, and I want to say I had some amazing moments there. I worked with great people.
Good. Time to retire. Go home. Don't come back, please. You got Scottsdale. There's plenty of nice stuff. You got Sun Lakes. I've never been to Sun Lakes, but I hear it's a place for people like you.
I had a wonderful career, but things have changed so much in the media that it just was unrecognizable. I really value the truth and honesty, and I didn't feel that the media was interested in that anymore.
I'm sorry, you were just crying about talking about COVID and how it was scary and it made you sad you couldn't do it. And now you're saying you value the truth and honesty. Holy shit. Like, I know that the quote is like, they are aware of the absurdity of their replies, but you're the one who believes in words, so you have to argue with them. I'm butchering the quote.
I didn't
Why do you keep repeating what? Why do you keep repeating 400,000 people would disagree with her? You've said that like 5 times. What is going on? Imagine if they hadn't reported about serial killers or missing kids. Oh my god, yeah. I didn't want to scare the parents, so I decided I wasn't going to talk about the Amber Alert. The logic holds up. It's the same logic.
Expect the reaction I got when I quit at all. I put the video out when I resigned.
God. I hope she sees this. I hope you see this, Kari. Like, I hope you know from the bottom of my heart, I despise you. A lot of people in Arizona probably do too. You're probably going to ride this. You're probably going to ride a bit of wave of facial recognition for being on TV for 20 years. That's going to help you a little bit. But the more you talk, the more it's going to become obvious to the rest of us. Well, I already know. The more it's going to become obvious to everybody else just what kind of person you are. I look forward to you getting, like, squashed in the election.
I wanted to let the viewers know. I mean, I've been with the people of Arizona since 1994.
Let's not talk about 9/11. It could scare people. It could scare people. Hey, here's a way to kickstart my campaign. Are you guys ready for this? What do you guys think of 9/11 jokes, huh? Well, I'm not going to make a joke about 9/11. Don't worry. I could make a joke about 9/11, but it probably wouldn't land. Okay.
Making a personal sacrifice to walk away from my career, I want the viewers to know why. I feel that I owe them the honesty. I went to bed and I woke up the next day and my phone was, it was almost hot to touch. Whew. Holy, what the heck? What's going on? I mean, text messages galore. My inbox was full.
She also cried about, I remember a different interview she did. She was crying about, I remember the first time I was canceled and it was scary. Like, have you ever had a friend just like send you like 50 messages all at once and it's all like one word response, like one word messages? That's hilarious. I love that. I love it when people do that to me.
It was all positive. All positive.
And now there's piano music.
Standing up. We thought something's been going on. You kind of confirmed it. You know, my relatives thought I was crazy when I was saying the news isn't always being honest with us. Thank you for confirming that. The one thing I heard the most in the comments and the emails coming my way was, I'm going to speak out now. You gave me the courage to talk to that person at work who's kind of been a real loud mouth.
So I've heard hypothesized that, okay, so it's known that traumatic events can kind of cause like dormant psychological issues to kind of become active. Like maybe someone's got, you know, depression, anxiety, or maybe schizophrenia for like a lot of their life, right? But then they have like some really traumatic life event happens and now After it, it's kind of unavoidable now. And I've heard it hypothesized that COVID has kind of been so traumatic for so many people that we're probably gonna see a large, if we're not seeing it already, we're gonna see a large uptick in psychological issues in people, just because of how traumatic it is. And I'm just getting the vibes here.
Speak out now. You gave me the courage to talk to that person at work who's kind of been a real loudmouth, and I'm feeling nervous about sharing my opinion.
No, if you're here at work, don't fucking talk about how much you like Trump. This is inappropriate. This is an inappropriate discussion for the workplace. Keep it out. I've said that a couple times, stuff like that a couple times to people, and they shut up. I had one guy. Yeah, like, okay, I know I'm a guy, right? Don't fucking ask me about how hot our coworkers are, okay? Don't do that. 'Cause now I'm uncomfortable. I know the people you're talking about are already uncomfortable. Now I'm uncomfortable too. Now I don't want to talk to you. Now I have to work with you. Don't do this. This is inappropriate. Okay.
Damn it, I'm entitled to my own opinion. If you see somebody speak...
I also say you're not entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to what you can defend. And if you're going to say something and then a whole bunch of people clap back because what you said was fucking stupid or racist, then, like, you're not being canceled. They're entitled to their opinion too. And they're clapping back at you.
Damn it, I'm entitled to my own opinion. If you see somebody speaking out, you need to support them. If you see somebody getting canceled on Twitter, the cesspool called Twitter, step in and have the courage to say, hey, I support.
God, these people. Oh, man. I'm having heartburn already.
Support you.
Let me hear that
out,
again.
You need to support them. I'm entitled to my own opinion. If you see somebody...
I, like, literally just said this.
Speaking out, you need to support them. If you see somebody getting canceled...
If you see somebody speaking out, you need to support them. Oh, but if you see somebody getting canceled, then you need to stand up for them. Wait a minute. What is... these people... Canceling is whatever they want it to be. There's no consistent definition. It's like socialism. There's no consistent definition. Socialism is when everybody wears Crocs. And when everybody wears Crocs, that's communism. Now, being canceled is when people are throwing Crocs at you. That's being canceled. But, like, you just said you should support someone for speaking their opinion. But what if the people doing the canceling are also speaking their opinion? Whose side do you take? Oh, see, that's the little sleight of hand. You take the conservative side because the conservative side are the people who cry against canceling. So that's what Kari Lake wants. She doesn't, yeah.
Canceled on Twitter, the cesspool called Twitter, step in and have the courage to say, hey, I support you. It makes a big difference if people start to see that. I do believe that a lot of the media wants us to be afraid and angry. You're a great
well, I'm angry looking at this.
Consumer of news. If you're sitting at home angry and afraid, you just keep watching it.
I don't know about afraid, but I am angry.
The minute you kind of walk away from all of that, you start living your life a little more. Put the phone down, turn the TV off, and go out.
Literally earlier in the video, you were criticizing people who graduated college with journalism degrees and didn't have life experience, and now you're saying, put the phone down. Don't interact with people.
Live a little bit of life.
Live a little bit of life. Like, this is life now.
Put the phone down.
Like,
turn the TV.
Okay, boomer. But like you're just woefully out of place. Also, you, like, okay, mega projection because you tweet like 80 times a day. Actually, no, she doesn't tweet that much, but not that much anymore. She's probably working on the campaign now. But come on. A lot of the stuff you've retweeted is not normal stuff. It's stuff that only people who are really deep in the bowels of the Trump cult, it's stuff that only those people tweet. Stuff that only those people talk about. Why is no one else talking about Hunter Biden's laptop? I don't know, because there's nothing on it, and I don't care about Hunter Biden. Why is no one else talking about it?
TV off and go out and live a little bit of life.
Like,
that's where
maybe you should do that, Kari
you're
Lake.
gonna learn.
Well, she's gonna learn because I'm gonna school her. I don't plan on running for governor. No. Sorry. Maybe state representative. That seems a little easier on my stress levels. But you know what? I have no problem yelling at Kari Lake and helping however I can to make sure she doesn't fucking win. I don't really have a joke for you. Sorry. I'm gonna give thanks to the May patron backers. Benjamin Kessler, Dios, Ian Diaby, Elsie Hupp, Irene Schaefer, James Paul, Jai Palamo, Joe Nuts, Laura Day, Mellow Cheddar, Suzanne Hendrickson, and Xylope on Bandcamp. I don't want to run for office, I just want to have my own radio show, come on. But then again, maybe if getting 6,000 signatures is enough to get me to run for office and then I can use that to get my own radio show, hey, I'm okay with that. Then again, if the price that has to be paid for keeping people like this out of public office is people like me being in public office, you know what? I think I can accept that price. How's that for an economics lesson?